How are we doing today? Check 1 2 1 2. Let me know if the audio sounds good. We're gonna jump inside of Unity today, guys. We're just gonna hang out and chill. Get you a cup of coffee, get you a cup of water, open up Unity or whatever you're doing right now. Put me on a different monitor. I like to be on a separate monitor, if you don't mind, and just work with me, make games with me. It's the coziest time. It's the best time. Hey, by the way, huge thank you. No, my list of new students is gone. Well, I don't think we had any new students yesterday. So if you want to see who signed up the day before that, check out yesterday's live stream. But anyway, huge thank you to all the new students. And I wanted to let you know, guys, that we are sponsored by Full-Time Game Dev today for this live stream. Full-Time Game Dev is my course, so I'm sponsoring myself today. And you're going to get 25% off Full-Time Game Dev, which is a massive program. Excuse me. It's a massive program for those of you who want to learn how to make indie games and potentially do it full-time. I can't make any promises, but I can tell you what I've learned in the last, say, 10 years of making indie games. That includes not only how to make a game in Unity, in 2D, 3D, or maybe you want to learn Godot or Unreal. All of that's available to you in the course. You could take your pick. You only need to take one, or you could take as many as you want. It doesn't matter. Different lectures on and programs on how to make games. That's cool, right? But you're also going to learn how to actually sell your games, marketing, right? Hitting the Steam front page, how to get streamers to play your games, how to get the press to cover your games, how to get funded from publishers, how to get funded by Kickstarter, how to actually make money from Steam. I teach all of this in Full-Time Game Dev. And you might be wondering, well, why should we listen to you? You're just a YouTuber. And the answer is, well, I'm a game developer. And I'm currently on my third project. That's what we're going to work on today. And that's published by 3D Realms, 30-year-old brand. Wait, is it 20 or 30 years old? It's changed some hands for sure. But the brand is still there. The name is still there. And they're publishing Twisted Tower, which is really cool. Chris Stayer went full-time. Bart Mamser went full-time. These are my students. Everflux Games went full-time. So check it out below. And if you're a student, let me know in the chat what you think about the program. And it means the world when you guys do enroll, because not only does it support you and supports your future, it supports the channel as well, which is really, really cool. Come on in. Hey. Christian Carter says, I'm loving the course so far. That's awesome. And you highly recommend it. That always means a lot to me. It always, guys, I'll be honest with you, it always feels weird selling courses. It's just because, it's not because of any other reason than, well, selling courses has a bad reputation. It does, because so many people have done it in grimy, horrible ways. But I do believe in this program. I really, really do. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great program. I wish I had something like this when I started making games, seriously. Okay, let's jump inside of Unity. Guys, we got some stuff to do. And by the way, if you are a Steam Deck user, do I have any Steam Deck people? You've got a Steam Deck. Anybody in the chat? Do you have a Steam Deck? How do I get a pop-out chat? I really want to know. We're going to do this, guys. How do I get a pop-out chat from here? I would love this to pop out so that I could put this on my screen over here so I can look at you guys. Does anyone know? I think I know. I'm going to go to YouTube. Sadly, it's only going to be YouTube where I can actually look at the chat. Who's got okay, you got one? If you have some time and you guys are just sitting on your butts doing nothing right now, would you be willing to play Twisted Tower's latest build, which I just set live, and tell me how it's running? Are you able to play at the resolution, the Steam Deck native resolution? How's the frame rate? How's the load times? Are you getting any crashes? I'd love to know if you could, if you have time, and that's totally fine if you don't have time. Okay, So let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, the chat. I want to pull out a pop-out chat so that I can see you guys right here. Give me just a sec, please. Hey, Jay. Thanks, man. Yeah, let me know how it's running. Okay, pop-out chat. Here we go. There we go. Oh, now I can see you guys on my camera. Oh, I love it. I could see you right there, Jay. Tug Mac, I could see you right there, dude. Also, Che says hi. Awesome. Hello, chat. Hello, Che. All right. I can't play now, but when I play later, how can I send you the info? Don't worry about it. I don't have the emotional bandwidth to look at it. It's funny. Any feedback for the game, any feedback for the demo, I have to prepare for emotionally, and so I'm prepared for it right now. But I know tonight I won't want to see it. So you don't have to play. It's fine. All right, let's jump into Unity. We got some fun stuff working on today, guys. We are under the ocean right now. So what are we gonna do? Well, the first thing on my list today, I've been excited about this. We're gonna go to floor 0, I guess. No, let's go to floor 1. We're gonna go to floor 1, and I've been getting reports that the doors are annoying, that people are gonna get stuck on the doors, and I totally agree. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to the doors, and fortunately, the doors are all handled by animations, and so we could just change the animation, and I want to show you guys a clever thing we can do with the animations. Okay, so this door, for example, right here, let's open this up and take a look at this door. Fortunately, it's a delicious prefab that pretty much works across the entire game. I don't think we have really any other doors. We just change out the mesh, but the behavior is always the same generally. So if we go to door open 1, this is what it does. And it's a beautiful animation. It's not relying on some weird transition. It's just a beautiful animation. So why don't we make it funner to open? You know, step 1, make it funner to open. We also have open 1 this way. We have close that does that. So watch this, guys. Let's just start with door open 1. Wait, what is open 2? Okay, let's start with open 1. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to have it do this. Like that. Pretty quick. Okay? So we're going to speed it up. And I'm going to have it bounce a little bit. Why not? You know? I love the polishing phase of a game because when you know everything works, then you can focus on tweaking stuff. Once everything's finalized, you can go in and go, you know what? We can get a little bit more clever here. And I love doing that. We can get a little bit more polished. So for example, just a subtle bounce. No big deal. Subtle bounce here. Right? No big deal. What? Oh man, it's funny. Rotation's a weird thing in Unity. It really is. We're going to copy that, paste that. And we're going to rotate. What is the only value we care about? Z. We care about Z. Same here. You guys, I promise you this is going to look cool. You just got to trust me. Wait. Why are you over? Okay, got it. You're going to see why bouncing like this is so important. Although, I can't imagine this is a huge problem because it's so quick. So what we're going to do is delete this, and we're just going to go. Now, this doesn't solve any of our problems. I just know that I wanted to do this for a while. We're going to speed it up. We're going to come in a little bit. Whoops. I kind of want it to speed up and be slower. Or speed up in the front end and slow down at the... There we go. There we go. That feels so much better. I also want there to be a sound, like a... Right when you... But let's try that. That's fine for now. And then we'll have it come back just a bit. Like this. Just towards the player. Now, hold on. We're going to disable all colliders. Okay, so there's not going to be any weird pushing the player. And this is something I learned. I learned so much from David Whaley. But in his game, the doors colliders immediately disable. Do you guys see what I've done here? They're fun. They're fun to open now. But we're going to disable the colliders like right here. Okay, so we need to... I don't see anything wrong with that, honestly. Just disabling the collider. I really don't. But we're going to see if this bothers you. Okay, so we've got a total of... is that 55 milliseconds? It's basically a second. I mean, let's just go ahead and make it a second. Okay. Now that's opening in that direction. So we're going to just test that direction, okay? Every little... Guys, seriously. You know what's so funny about this game is I took it so seriously for so many years. And what you learn is hey, people want to pop balloons. People want to break pumpkins. You know, they don't care that much about the seriousness, especially for indie games. I honestly, like, I'm seriously considering focusing a ton of my attention on creating multiple balloon types that are really fun to break. Like some that are kind of made out of a solid material. And when you hit them, they spin and they spray particles out. Why not? If everyone likes the balloons, I'll give you more balloons. This is the benefit of doing a demo. Okay, so that's the fast way to open it. Shut up. There it goes. It closes. And then I'll open it slowly. Do you see? Oh, that feels amazing. So that's what it was. So we need to animate that side. But this is the new one. Okay, when it closes, that box collider should not be enabling that quickly. Wait a second. Let's try again. For some reason, I'm seeing it enable. Why are you... why? Okay, I think I'm disabling the wrong collider. Let's see. Yeah, you like the idea that there's tickets in them, and that's why you're breaking them? Yeah, that's great. Open one. So for some reason, the box colliders are staying hard, or they're staying... okay. Oh my. Look at all that, guys. We have all these different box colliders. Which one is which? We've got that one. We've got that one. Okay, so this one shouldn't exist. I'm going to remove that. Why do those exist? Oh, they're set to a layered door. No, we're good. They shouldn't exist. Okay. I mean, I bet you there's a reason. We'll find out. How are we doing on Steam Deck? You're getting 25 FPS on average with 60% CPU load and 90% GPU load. Mike, what's your resolution on Ultra? What's your resolution, Mike, on Steam Deck? Thank you so much, Mike, by the way, for testing. What's your resolution set at? And what Steam Deck do you have? You're getting 25 frames per second? That's not good. That's why we have a very positive and not an overwhelmingly positive. My box collider is staying hard. Frame drops to 12 FPS. Cutscene causes 9 FPS. So it's asset loading. Entering the inside for the first time. Frame drops to 12 FPS. Well, what is it averaging, Don Vermo? What are we getting as an average? Do you know? 1280 by 800? LCD model. That's tiny. Really? Don Vermo, you're 1280 by 800 on the LCD model for Steam Deck. What year is that? So the LCD is, I'm assuming it's an older model. Yeah, it's an older model. No, I know 1280 by 800 is fine. I'm just saying it's super small, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised it would run so poorly. You're the same as Don Vermo? Okay, I need to buy. Let me write this down. I need to go ahead and order the LCD model. Let's do a poll. Should Twisted Tower run on the Steam Deck LCD? Yes or no? Should it be able to? Yes or no? Grease says I get 25 to 50 frames per second with 4 gigabytes of VRAM. It's a 2-year-old model. Grease, what model do you have? Grease, what model do you have? Well, your 3060, it's going to be great. It's going to run just fine. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's more work from you. That's from James. By the way, each update of the demo deletes game saves. It shouldn't. Really? Are you sure? That's not good. Let's see here. Every update to Steam deletes game saves. Are you sure? I don't know why that would be true. Jason says they're all with it. This is what I'm so confused about, though, Jason, is that I'm getting people who say it runs totally fine on Steam Deck. Okay, Ludix says mine are still okay, the same files and everything. Okay, let's get a poll. How many of you lost your save files? So Che, I'll write your name just so I can get a poll here. Che says lost save files. That is not good. Who else? I'm not stressed. I'm fine. All your save files are there? So, okay, Che, what you're doing is you're confused. I love you so much, but you're confused. You probably beat the game. When you beat the demo, it just resets. Okay, good. All right, save files are fine, so that's not an issue. Che was just looking to give me a heart attack. All right, back to what we were focused on. Che, and I appreciate it, by the way. I'm just kidding. Thomas, I am not using FSR. What's FSR? Hector, yes, people are losing save files, but not for the reason they think. They're losing them because they beat the game. What is FSR? Y'all are derailing me today. What is FSR? What's your batch calls? Mike, we'll look at it. One sec. Oh, upscaling? Yeah, I'm not using that. I don't think it's in Unity 2022, which is what I'm using right now. I might need to just upgrade to Unity 6. Okay, how many of you, let's get back to this save file issue. Okay, do this for me, guys. Confirm on the chat, look at the lower left hand. This is really helpful, by the way. Thank you, guys. Look at the lower left hand of the menu, and you should see a version number. Tell me your version number, and then confirm to me with 100% assurance, confirm to me that you lost save data and you were sure you didn't beat the game. By the way, there is an option for Unity that you can click and it optimizes for all resolutions. No, I didn't know that. What are you talking about? Okay. And Jay, did you lose save files? When you're sure that you didn't, you have not beaten it. So Jay, you officially lost your save data. Huh. Wait, Jay, no loss of files? You just said that you did lose files. Oh, no loss of files. Okay, good. So Jay, let me write this down. Y'all are stressing me out. Jay had no loss of files and is on the right version. Did not beat demo. Okay, who else? Yes. Albed Pinos, or whatever your name is, yes. Nally says, I have lost it before the update. Well, but did you beat the game? Owen, did you beat the game? Nally's did not lose save files. I have lost it before the update. Did not lose the file. So Nally's no, you didn't? What? Nally, stop it! What are you talking about? Jay's been about the only person who's been helpful today. I didn't and did lose and find the data. What, Anders Edge? What? You didn't what? I didn't and did lose and find the data. Yes, correct. Seth is correct. That is intended behavior. Seth is correct. It deletes everything when you beat the demo. Yeah, but Owen, what? Okay, let me know this, guys. Number 1, what's your version? Number 2, did you beat the game? Number 3, did you lose save data? Okay, Nailies did not lose save data. Okay. So we got another one. Nailies did not. No, it's fine. We got bigger fish to fry, but Gil, well, I probably will eventually. Honestly, I don't even know why I have to delete the data. I don't know why I'm deleting it. Why am I deleting it? Why would I delete all the data? Why am I doing that? Let me just add that to my list. Jason says it deleted his whole hard drive. Okay, great. 24. I've got so many. Look at this. This is hilarious. I got so much to do today, and y'all are derailing me. Number 24. What was it? Oh, don't delete save data. Why would I do that after demo? There's no reason to do that. Okay, anyone else? Why would I Google this? I may or may... Okay. Seth, Dharma, no save file issues. So Seth, that's another one. So y'all are just freaking me out for no reason. Okay. Alpen Pidlos. Wow, what a name. Olban Pinel Dild... What? Okay, so Hector, I think the problem is because Hector mentioned that there's people on Steam. I don't read the reviews right now. I'm too stressed out. But there's people who have said that it deletes my save files, and that's actually because it's supposed to at the end of the demo, but it shouldn't. We don't need to do that. So first things first. What I need to do today, let's fix the frickin' doors for one. You people. Open one. I love how that looks and feels, baby. I think that what we want to do is just make sure that now that we've deleted those colliders, that these doors actually work properly. Obsidian says I can confirm that the demo is dope AF. Look how friggin' good that feels.
I have a confession to share. It's about the prize.
Let's see if I slam through it. Okay, so let's test this now. There should be no collision. I can go through it, yeah? Good. Oh, baby, I love you. That feels great. That's what we want, honestly. We don't want to be stuck on doors. Okay, so when it comes back, about halfway through, we'll bring the collider back. That's basically all we need to do. Okay. I will say this might be a problem with the elevator, but we'll double check. You know what I think? What? I bet you the hitches in the frame rate when we load new areas is because of debug.log. I'm going to write that down. Debug.log for activating objects. No, I don't mind collision on doors for bullets. That is a problem, actually, because if I go through a door, the enemy might shoot through the door and hurt the player. So is there a happy medium? That's a good point. Is there a happy medium where it's like kind of fair? Door open 1, like right there is where it disables, which I think that's fair. Right there. Yeah. Enabled, disable, and then we'll enable it again right here. I think that's a solid. You just don't want the player to be stuck right here. You want to give them freedom to go through. So that's 1. So let's re-enable the doors right here. Right? So enabled box colliders, disable them here. The player can walk through, there's no weirdness, and then it enables again. I think that's fair. I don't know, but let's go ahead and get the animation right for this as well. So it's 1 second long. Open this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this, put it here, and here, and then here. So this one's going to go far out. Go to record mode, like that. This one's going to go like this. Then we're going to go in. And then we're going to go in here as well. And then out. Just a subtle go out. Like that. And then just stretch it here, and then this is here. Those are a little bit more wiggly, aren't they? So we're only going to do 3. There we go. Oh boy, we got box colliders over there and I don't know why. Look at that. What is that? I'm about to just ignore this. Like, it opens like that and then you're stuck here. I mean, what? Let's see, is there a collider on the hinge? There's not. I don't want to deal with this. We're going back in time. Thank God for GitHub. This is a problem, actually. We're going to disregard all of that crap. Something's off. I haven't gotten so many complaints about the doors. I think it's when they close it gets annoying. Yeah, Midnight, I already fixed that. Midnight, you got confused where you flipped the room? Yeah, I already fixed that. Yeah, you're right, John. No, we can't just shrink the collider. We need to figure out what's going on here with the... There's like a collider on top of a collider. Look at that. And there's no collider here. What is happening? I didn't know that was happening. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not worth it right now. I haven't gotten too many complaints, and it's just going to break things more if I try and fix it. See, I told you guys, doors are such a pain in the butt. I guess we could go ahead and try and fix the save data issue. But we also need to create a wish list overlay with the Steam API. There's also an escape from upgrades situation that people are getting annoyed with. One thing we could do... No, there's so many things that are a waste of time that they're just not worth my time. But the save data one, I would say that's probably causing some issues. Yeah, the carousel. We could do that. We definitely have an issue with the carousel. I'll definitely do that. That's actually on my list as number 6. So good point. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So, Anders Edge. What are the orange nodes? Yeah, those are I believe those are either reflection probes or light probes. Those auto generate with a tool that I found. Okay. So the thing about friction in this game, so getting on something that rotates, is that we have this thing called platform friction, but I think it only works with box colliders, which is hilarious. Or maybe, why doesn't it work? No, I know, Alibri, that you're right. It's just that that causes so many issues with all the other doors. Okay, I'm gonna delete this, and we're just gonna look at this one. This should do it. Now, I have a theory that if I make this a box collider, it'll be great. Am I rotating? Whoa, I was and now I'm not. Okay, so I'm not rotating at all. And I'm wondering what would happen if I put a box collider on it. We have had so many issues with friction in this game, and you would think that this would be so straightforward. But it's not. You don't rotate with the carousel, and it's really like, it breaks the immersion fast. Okay, it has to be a box collider. But it barely works. When you get to the closer to the center, it doesn't work. That's so weird. What if I change this to 0? Like, what if I make the whole carousel 0, 0, 0? Yeah, it barely works, man. I think it's fine. But why does it have to be a box collider, you know? Do they have... We can do is there a cylinder collider? Of course not. I should know this. It's a real shame, you know, that it doesn't work with the mesh collider. It's so weird. It doesn't work with a mesh collider. Oh no, we don't want the player to be a child of stuff. That gets all wonky. I mean, it kind of works with the mesh collider. Especially when you're towards the outside. So strange. Man, I wonder what would happen if I put this. I do wonder what would happen if I put a... Why would that be? Yeah, it's not worth my time. I mean, these kind of things are important, but it's so integral to the game. Like, I'm going to have to go change the player physics. You know? Well, let's see where platform friction is being used, because it might be something related to like fixed update or something. So So this class is literally just a tag, which is hilarious. But if we look it up in the game here, it's in fixed update. If we hit platform friction, and this is in the controller friction class. Here's my active platform, and let's update the platform. Controller move direction. Move direction is getting some kind of difference, and then we're updating it here. Woo! I'd rather just change the transform position of the player. Man, what would happen if I did make the player a parent of this? So I have the carousel here and the controller here. Watch this. Let's see what happens. Where did it go? There it is. And if I take the friction off of the rotate, it's a perfect movement. This is like you're just asking for this to break the entire game. You're just begging. You're begging for it to break. But especially if we like reset the checkpoint and stuff. But we'll try. We'll frickin' try, dude. We'll get rid of all this crap. Update moving platform. We're just gonna remove that. And we'll go from there. It's not collision based, it's ray casting. But yes, Jason, you're on the right track. What? Why are you not doing it? Oh. We'll try that. No, that's what I'm saying, Anders Edge. I agree with you. When we got Don't Destroy Unload, when stuff is inside of Don't Destroy Unload, it's like it's freaky. I mean, it changes everything. But we'll see. Nope. All right, time to pull out our handy dandy debug.log and see what's going on here. It's almost like it's not even registering. Active platform does that exist? the question is like, is this worth our time? You know, and it could be, because we've gotten a lot of streamers like, oh, it's one of those games where they don't even think about this. Okay, there's friction. Raycast distance is 2. Raycast layer mask is default. So it has to be default for it to work. Okay, so we can pull that up and look in the inspector. Okay, good. Thank you, Alba Pindles. Is that how you say your name? Alba Pindelos. Thank you. Thank you for checking. Yep, that was my suspicion. Okay, we've got no active platforms. Right here. Here, I'll move the chat. No active platforms. When I step on it, it should say, okay, there it is. And it should parent me. Is it in an update or in start? It's in fixed update. If active platform, if that exists, set the player's transform to this. Otherwise, do not. I think it's being set somewhere else. I think the player's transform is staying put. Try to set parent to this. Otherwise, none. Line 28 should be if active platform. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess. Wait, what? If that's something, if it's not, then remove it. What'd you say, line 28? No. Try to set parent to none. Setting parent to this. But I can't. Why? It's almost like it doesn't know where the controller is. You know? Isn't that weird? I wish I could use the scroll wheel when I'm doing this. But it's not like it's not like it's removing the parent. It's like it's not even doing anything. Like I can move the controller wherever I want. And if I move it to the carousel, there we go. It's not even doing anything with it. Okay, it just got unparented. And it went down here. It should go back to don't destroy unload. Or go into our FPS controller. I'd much rather parent the whole thing here. Ugh. Gross. We could try and do that one. Player controller.transform.parent dot transform dot parent. Yep. We could try that. I mean, it's probably not going to do anything. If active parent a platform exists, but it looks like it doesn't even exist. It's like this doesn't. No, that gets logged. That does get logged, but it's not doing this for some reason. Isn't that weird, guys? No, if there was something else than me dragging it to the object, it would get immediately removed, but that's not happening. What? It's so weird. Look, it's down here. He's right here. It's like nothing's happened. Try the set parent method. Is there a set parent method? I didn't know there was a set parent method. I've never used that before. We shall try. Yeah, on the edges it works, you know? That's what's so weird about it. You can also use a component called parent constraints. So you can parent it without parenting it. It has a bool active. Are you kidding me? I need to write that down. What is it? Parent constraints? I love that. That's delicious. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, what is this one? Parent constraints? Is that, so would I put it on this? Constraint settings. Source. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the player at runtime. And we're going to take a look. Okay. And we're just going to see what happens. Parent constraint, huh? I have never heard of that. I love it. Is active is true. We gotta set that to true, and then we're gonna go to the rotate object, this right here. Put it in the sources. I can't. Whoa. But you can't move. Well, let's see here. Why is that not working? I don't want to deal with this. Friction's supposed to work. That's what's so frustrating about this. Like, I don't know why it's not working. All right, let's start with the high priority bugs. Set the target first. I tried, it wouldn't work. I'm trying to do it manually. We're using a character controller component. Really don't want to change things. By the way, those of you just joining us, if you check out the link below, if you want to join full-time game dev, it's 25% off for the next 5 days. So if you click that link, it'll generate a coupon for you that will last for 5 days. Check it out below. See if it's something you're interested in. Join 4,500 students and learn everything I've learned in the last decade of making a full-time game studio. This is my third published game. I'm currently published by 3D Realms. I can show you how to get publishers, how to do Kickstarter, how to hit the Steam front page, all that cool stuff. If making indie games is something you've been interested for a while and you want to do it and actually make money, perfect course for you. Really good investment for your future, so check it out below. And it does support the channel, so thank you so much. Fudge. I don't even get it. I don't understand why this would, like... Well, let's go ahead and... I'm going to discard all this crap that we changed. Okay, come on, Lord. Update moving platform. What the heck does that do? Okay, that's just because of jumping. So let's see if we can get it working with the current friction we have. I don't want to be setting weird parents, although I will say I liked what you were saying about the controller. What was it called again? Parent constraint. That was actually pretty cool. I didn't get it working properly. Let's go to the controller here. First things first, I want to look at this friction here. Look how perfect that is. It knows it's there. It knows it's on something. Look, it's rotating. And then it's not. What if I change it to 0.2? What if I change it to 4 or 5? Okay, that works. Now the problem is controller move direction. Is that, why is it, maybe it doesn't need to be on fixed update, you know? I don't know. I don't know. No, the horses aren't pushing the player. That's wild. All right, let's ask Grok. Let's see what Grok says. I need you to be a Unity C# developer. I'm trying to make my meshes. Yeah, but it doesn't know the controller move function. It doesn't know what this does. So let me see if I can give the move function as well. Update moving platform. Controller.move. This goes deep. All right. It's not worth it. I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it, guys. Without a box collider, again, if we add a box collider, does it fix it? I highly doubt it. feels amazing. But the moment you get towards the center, you start to slide. Why would that be the case? No, I did not study C# in school. Do calculators make devs dumber? You know, that's in a way. But you become efficient in one area and inefficient in another area. And I think that's the same with Grok. As long as Grok is there, the devs who use Grok and Claude and whoever else are going to win. Look at this. It's perfect. Like, it works perfectly. But as I get closer to the center, it doesn't. What? How strange. Let's just move it up. Is it something to do with the terrain? I don't know. I'm gonna remove the mesh collider. What? That's an idea for sure, Gnooby. Why is it when I'm at the center, I don't move at all? Okay, let's ask Grok. Let's see what Grok comes up with. I'm trying to make my meshes move my character controller as if there is friction. I have a carousel, and for some reason it works great on the outer edges of the carousel, but when I get closer to the center, it doesn't work as well. And the player seems to not move with it. Here's the code. All right. Near the center, the radius shrinks, so the displacement per frame drops significantly. And small floating point errors or threshold might cause it to fail entirely. Plus, since carousels rotate, we need to ensure the code handles angular motion correctly. Okay. Handle rotation explicitly. Well, that's a little risky. But okay. All right. Let's see, Mr. Grok, if you can do it for us. I doubt it. Yeah, no, I agree with you that a convex mesh collider is better. I'd have to separate out that platform at the bottom, though. Let's get rid of the box collider for now and hit play and take a look. All right, you guys just saw in real time why AI is so terrifying. That would have taken 3 hours for one of my developers, or 2 hours. Wish I could sit on them. All right. little horsies that I want to move up and down at a range. I want them to smoothly go up and down as if on a carousel. And I want them to be randomly positioned on start. So write me a single script called go up and down .cs. It should be efficient in that it will check if the player is within a certain radius. If the player is not, the horse should stop. Use game manager .player controller .transform .position to check the position against the horse. All right, so we're gonna get a cool script here that'll move the horses for us. Albrie, of course we could do that, or we could just use Grok. All right, so that's great. I don't know how it works, but it works. Oh, let's see a Grok script here. Go up and down. I'm sure it works just fine. So let's go ahead and head on over to the friction. That one, yep, it's in other, so we're gonna call this go up or down. And we're just gonna add this to all of our horsies. Hey Jeff, how you doing, man? Seriously, I don't recommend Grok. I don't care. I'm just using Grok because I'm on Twitter all day. So all these horsies are different meshes. I wish they were prefabs, but I'm okay with just throwing on go up and down on all of them. And we can, I believe the values to adjust are going to be up here. Speed 2, move range 1, okay. Activation radius 20. I think that's good. No, this all makes sense in the sense that it's using rotational values to create an equation that makes it move up and down. So let's see if it works. Is it because they're static? Maybe they're just moving really slow. Let's see. It should be doing that. So why would it not be doing that? Yeah, there's not a rotational value that's there's nothing going on. Height equals, oh, it's working. Time. I believe we're not within is active. So let's set is active to public so we can see if that's true. Because I believe that for some reason it's not is active. Because it does, I'm curious if it doesn't know where the character controller is. The view is not rotating? Really? We shall see. Okay, there they go. That's what we want. For some reason it works now. No idea why. But let's go ahead and okay, let's tell Grok a couple things. Hey, so I only want you to adjust the Y position. Right now, it's screwing up the whole position of the horse. Also, when it stops moving, it's moving to another position, and I want it to just stop at its current spot. Thanks. I think that'll fix it. We shall see. Yeah, we could do that, Libri. Gracias! Alright, that should do it. Oh, look. These are serialized now. They weren't earlier, and I don't know why. Isn't that weird? It was like it didn't compile the script all the way. Somehow I entered play mode. Grok, great job. Okay, the horses are children of a rotating object. So your script is moving them to weird spots. Why is that? Like, they are all in seemingly random locations and then start moving up and down. Totally fine. All right. Once we can get Grok in Unity to look at what we're actually working on, holy crap. And I think there's tools out there that do that already. I think we have a sponsor coming up for my channel that actually does that, which is going to be wild. Good. I mean, it's better. Okay, well, it's not worth my time. It's not worth my time. And be clean. Delete things that you don't need. Cursor? No, I haven't tried Cursor. What is Cursor? But let's work on the deleted game files. If we go to floor 1 or floor 0 and go to the elevator, do I want to save this? Absolutely, I do. Let's go to floor 0. Go to the elevator. Everything's stealing our data. 1000%. Grok as a Unity plugin, I'm putting money down right now. Theoretically. I'm putting money down theoretically that absolutely Grok is going to get a Unity plugin in an Unreal plugin. And they're going to take a cut as well of the game. Because it'll be that useful. And we'll all pay for it. Grok or something, I don't know. I don't know what tool, what AI I like the best. It's the Wild West right now. Okay, so when we click the floor -1 button, That one. It fires a script. Yep, there it is. Clear all saves. There's no reason to do that, you know? I mean, if the player tries to play the game again, they're just going to be at the lobby, you know? And they're not going to be able to do anything. They might be able to go back to floor 1 to do what? I don't know. But I don't think we need to do that. But let's test it, you know? Let's see what happens. Claude AI is the best. Let's take a look. Give me a sec. I'll log in here. Let's do a little test, guys. We'll give it the same exact prompt. That we gave Grok. I need you to act as a professional Unity developer and C# coder. I have horses on a rotating carousel in a 3D game, and I want the horses to move up and down relative to their current position on the rotating carousel. They are children of the carousel. Carousel. Of course, I'm not being fair here because I'm being a little bit more descriptive, aren't I? They are children of the carousel. I want the script to be called go up and down because it's very generic and I want to be able to use it in other places. Also, use the... I also want you to stop this movement in its exact spot the moment the player moves out of a specific radius. Use game manager.player controller.transform to dot position as the location of the player. Have fun. All right, what else are we doing? Oh yeah, this. So we could test this out. What I can do is set this to floor -1. Elevator card. Which floor? Floor -1 ticket, and we'll try it out. Download cursor idle. I will take a look. You did it! So let's go ahead and save by going outside. I have all these cool weapons. Go outside. Emery's because I don't want to have an update rotating something for no reason. Also, I think it's cool because when you get close to it, it starts moving. These kind of things can make the world feel alive. You can imagine if I had, I don't know, some cool spinning, rotating peppermint on a pole. And then when you get close to it, it starts moving. And when you get away, or you can invert it. When you get close to it, it stops. So I think that would be cool. All right, let's go to the elevator. It's all saved. Go to the demo ender, back to menu. Play. Crap, I think we have to start from the beginning. Jason's trying to beat the AI here. Let's copy that. Would you say it was? It was like cursor or something? Oh, I hate what she did here, or he did here. I hate this. Just, I told you to use Game Manager and you didn't trust me. Golly. Let's see here. All right, guys, that's all we got time for today. Thanks for joining. We're going to look at some other issues later on in the future. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a live stream. We'll probably do one tomorrow. Check out Full-Time Game Dev below. It's perfect for you if you want to learn how to make an indie game and also make money from it, right? I teach how to get a publishing deal, how to get a Kickstarter deal, or how to get Kickstarted, how to hit the Steam front page, all that cool stuff.